Hello friend, how are you? I'm Ankita, and in today's video I want to talk about tarot cards, tarot readings. Like if you my subscriber, or if you are getting my community post, you must have seen my community post about tarot readings. You know, like I had started watching tarot readings since couple of months. You know, you know let me tell you a story about it. So it all began when I had an argument with a person. He was my friend, so there were some issues, and I got upset with him, and I unfollowed him, and to spite on me he blocked me. So it wasn't a major argument or anything, but I was angry, I unfollowed, and then when I tried to refollow, he blocked. So I was very, very angry. I thought, let it be. First I was frustrated, then I thought, okay, I will just go and mind my own business and continue with my life. And after the argument, now, after a few days, I got recommended a tarot reading on YouTube. At night, and I got a tarot reading recommendation on YouTube, and I was confused, and initially it was very curious about it, because I don't watch tarot videos. I never search for tarot videos on YouTube or anything. I wasn't into it. I had heard about it, but I didn't believe it. So it was very unique to see a tarot reading on my YouTube page. And I initially didn't understand what it was. I didn't understand tarot readings on YouTube. I never knew there were tarot videos on YouTube. I saw in person, but never in YouTube. So out of curiosity, I just randomly clicked on it, and they were showing piles. Choose which one you want. Okay, then I choose one, and it was about love life, and it was talking about love life. And in that video, they were describing a person who was very similar to the person I had argument with. The qualities which they were describing and the issues they were going on, and they were currently you had an argument, currently you are not talking. And I was oh my god. I was very surprised, because I am not in a relationship. This person was my friend, so it was very, very confusing, to have an argument out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden in few days I see a tarot reading which is describing this person and the issue which happened. So I was oh my god, how does YouTube know about my real life? I got very, very interested, because it was unexpected, out of nowhere all of these things happened, from the argument to this YouTube recommendation. So YouTube is really watching your real life. And jokes apart, so I looked into more of their videos, so their other videos were about other things going on in my life, and they were very similar to what is going on in my life. So I got very curious. I searched for tarot videos on YouTube, and I looked into it more, and those tarot readings were hit and miss. So there were some tarot channels which didn't connect with me at all, which they're talking very generic things, which sometimes were just generic, which anyone can tell, and or sometimes they were completely different from what is going on in my life. But there were some who were at least 80 to 90%, sometimes 100% of it was similar to what is going on in my life. So about different aspects, what happened in my past, what happened happening right now, my financial situation, my career, my love life, what all these things, whatever is going on in my life, they're describing it very, very accurately. So I was very very curious about it, since couple of months I'm like watching lots of tarot videos about marriage, finances, weight loss, and I like wanted to see if they can give me some ideas on why I'm not losing weight. I once looked about glow up so I can improve myself and how I can make myself better. You know. So some were hit or miss, but some were like so intriguing, like they were like, and I got into it a lot. So out of curiosity, I like made a post in a community post where like asked people whether you watch tarot videos or you believe in them. And first post was very very positive, majority people said yes, tarot readings are like tells a lot about what is going on in our life. It talks about our inner reflection and everything. So felt very positive. And then I like later post I told them about my issue with this person and the love life future husband videos which I started seeing, and people were like, oh my god, what is wrong with you, this is just nonsense, don't take it seriously, it is just going on in your head. So I like got extra confused, because first was like very very positive, this is very good, and next video like people, next community post people were like, this is all in your head, and like don't think too much about it. So I like don't know what to think, whether to believe them, not to believe them, because people have like mixed opinion about this. Some people really believe in it, some do not at all. And there is like third party which is like believes in it, but they regard it as like evil. So a lot of religious people regard tarot readings as very demonic and evil, because they talk about external spirits and other gods or other higher beings which come and tell us stuff. So a lot of religions do not agree with external spirits and all, because we don't know what we are talking to. So there is some negative opinions about it. So like some positive, some negative, and something it is nonsense. So there are 3 groups about it. I don't know which group I should fit in. Initially I was like, this is nonsense. Then I like started watching videos which like talking about my life. So I like, oh my god, this could be true. But then people said like, don't think too much about it. So I like again mixed feelings about it. I kind of do agree. I shouldn't like based my life decision on tarot readings. I shouldn't like make a decision or believe in it blindly, because they may be talking about reality. Maybe there is something more to it, but then I have to use my own brain also. But since I'm like talking about it so much, I thought I will make a video about it. So like, in this video I will like share some info about tarot, basic info about tarot, origins of tarot card reading, and in the end I will like make a give a tarot reading to you all. I am not a tarot reader, I don't know about it, but I like got this Shakespeare oracle several years ago during my college days, thinking this was a Shakespeare novel. I thought this is a Shakespeare novel. This was covered in plastic now, so I didn't realize. But then I realized this is some tarot card and everything, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I just occasionally made some videos and did some time pass with it. But now since I'm like into tarot videos, so I like thought like, okay, I will like get into it a little bit in detail, try to understand it better instead of like thinking it is nonsense or thinking it is bad. So tarot cards was, as you can see, are cards, and this wasn't like initially when it started in Europe, especially in Italy. So it was popularized in Italy during 15th century and all. So this was initially a playing game, a playing cards game. So we have these playing cards which we play games with. These are like very popular even today. These tarot cards were like playing card games of olden times. So this is like the modern version. This is like the ancient version of playing games, playing card games. Initially these were only meant for fun, and these were played by like the higher, rich people. These cards were hand painted, and it was symbol of wealth, kind of like only rich people could afford these cards, and they played it for fun. And it was called as trionfi. I don't know if its pronunciation is correct or not, but it's an Italian word, trionfi, which means drum cards. And later in 1781 there was a French Freemason. And if you know about Freemasons, you know. But a Freemason who was earlier a Protestant minister, and he wrote a book. I need to read the book's name. It's in French, so if I mispronounce something, so sorry. Le Monde primitif analyse et compare avec le monde moderne. In English, it is translated as the primeval world analyzed and compared to the modern world. So in volume 8 of the book which he wrote in 1781, he talked about tarot cards, and he said that it has an Egyptian origin. So Egyptians of ancient times used these tarot cards to connect with deities, and the deities used tarots to give them messages. So he had like popularized these tarot cards as something magical, something supernatural. Before that, these cards were just regular cards for fun. But since he was like a very like Freemasons were like very big deal. Even today people say Freemasons rule the world. So don't know about it. But he like popularized it. He told to the like rich people. He went to the rich people and he convinced them that these tarot cards have these meanings and you can connect to the higher world using these cards. And as it got popular among the rich and wealthy, people all everywhere like started talking about it, and soon it became a like supernatural thing which till date is very popular. So tarot cards, there are like total 78 cards, and they are divided in major arcana and minor arcana. So the major arcana has the major events in your life, and the minor arcana is the minor events. So there are like total 22 major arcanas and 56 minor arcanas. So I will show you the cards which are like the major arcanas. First is Fool, then Magician, Abyss. She is also called as High Priestess in other tarot cards, but in this oracle it's Abyss. Emperor, Empress, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Strength, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hangman, Death, Temperance, Devil, Tower, Star, Moon, Sun, Judgment, and the World. So as you can see, each of these cards have like different images on it. So the Shakespeare oracle has the images of the Shakespearean characters, the Shakespeare universe. So this is Feste, Magician is Shakespeare, the Empress is Queen Elizabeth. So these were the characters of Shakespeare novels. and there are like 56 minor arcanas. So 56 minor arcanas are like how this we have spade, club, diamond, heart. Spade, club, diamond, heart. Same way there are 4 different types. So over here it's scepter, chalices, quills and coins. But in regular tarot cards there are like pentacles, I already forgot. Just a second. Pentacles, swords, cups and wands. Thank God I wrote everything. And so these 4 talks about different aspects of our life. So the wands or the scepters, she has a wand, scepter. So it talks about the passions and actions of our life, whatever we are passionate about, what actions we have to take. It talks about it, the scepters. Then the chalices, it is in other cards it's called as cups. So the cups talks about the emotions. This chalice cup talks about the emotions. Whenever this card appears, it's talking about the emotional aspect. Then the quills, in other cards it's called as swords. Sword. So quill or sword talks about intelligence. Intelligent. So quills were about writing. So intelligence, writing. So brain aspect is talking about the quills and swords talks about it. And the coins, in other cards it's called as pentacles. It talks about the material aspects of our life. So just like these are queens, so there are kings of these all 4 things. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all of these there, just like we have in regular cards, all this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in these also we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of each. I like saw a lot of tarot card readings, and I tried to like calculate and analyze what each card mean. I like watched the videos and like, okay, whether this card means this card means that. And every tarot card reader read the cards very differently. They like one card, one tarot reader will read it this way, other tarot card reader will read it in another way. So it was very confusing to understand it. So like what I've understood based on what I like read about it and other videos which I watched explaining this tarot videos, what I've understood that these cards have like a base meaning to it, but you still have to use your intuition and the images shown on the cards. So whatever images you see, you have to like see the image, describe what is going on in that image, and based on that description of the image and what you are intuitively feeling and what you know about this card, you have to like make decision whether it's right, wrong, and what is going on and all. So yeah, like it is like very deep and very confusing. Like tarot card reader generally have to like spend several years trying to understand all these things. I'm just going to do a tarot reading as casually. Don't take this reading very seriously. I don't know much about it. I don't have like psychic powers, but I was very curious whether I can like recreate it or not. So since this video is very long, I think I will end this video over here, and I will make a separate video where I will do a tarot card reading. So please you tell me whether the reading is accurate or not accurate. whether you connect with it or not. I just curious about it. So I will be making about future husband wife, your future spouse. If you have currently, you can like tell me whether I'm right or not, how much I'm right. So please stay tuned for that video. It will come very soon after this. Thank you for watching this video. Bye. And please come for the next video and share your feedback. And share about this also in a tarot. What are your opinions and everything? Please share in this comment. Okay, take care.